welcome to another video. It is me, Desiree, and today I want to start another series that I'll do one video in and then immediately forget I ever started it. No, I'll keep this one going. Fingers crossed. Anyway, I want to start another series called Trying Makeup I'm Scared Of. I had originally wanted to do just like a full face of makeup I'm scared of using, but I thought it'd be more fun for me to feature one product in each video and really like get into the product. So I'm afraid of a couple different things for different reasons, whether it's like overly pigmented, it's hard to blend, it's gonna mess up the rest of my makeup, something like that. And in this video, we're gonna talk about this palette. This is a palette I'm scared to use. I don't know why, just because I think it's gonna be frustrating. It's not gonna be pigmented, it's not gonna blend, it's gonna look chalky and dusty, and I could just see it on my eyes before I've even used it. It's the Ulta Beauty Stormy Skies eyeshadow palette. So I do have two of the other palettes from the line that Ulta has with their eyeshadow palettes, and I just don't like them. I just don't like them. I think they downgraded the formula from what it was before. It doesn't feel the same, perform the same. It's not exciting to me. But this palette was exciting to me when I saw it. So this is what it looks like. It's a really pretty cool toned palette. A lot of shades probably from the ColourPop Stone Cold Fox palette. It's kind of that vibe. Just a really nice, pretty, gray, I don't know, just a nice array of colors. So there's 7 mattes, 5 shimmers, and a couple of the shimmers look a little more intense than others. Like this one looks way more intense than that one does there. More like a metallic or a really foiled shade or something. But I keep wanting to pull this out, but I'm kind of worried that it's not gonna look good, that it's not going to blend, and I don't have like the best blending skills ever. And I just feel like, especially these shades right here, they're gonna look powdery, and I'm gonna have to build it up and build it up and build it up to get the pigment to show, and then by then you've put on so many layers of powder, it just looks dry and weird on your eyelid. That's what I'm worried about with the palette, but we're gonna try it out today and see if it's good, see if my fears are gonna be confirmed. I'll swatch all of the shades as well and just, I don't know, just try to create a look that I'm not afraid of, you know? Alrighty, what are we going to do? I mean, most of the palette looks really like gray toned, except that one right there, that like dark red, purpley kind of color. Ugh, I'm just worried about the palette. I'm worried all of these are gonna be like not pigmented and it's gonna make my eye just look really dry. So I'm gonna go for this one here called Showers, and maybe this one on the outer corner called Cloudy, maybe Hazy Skies. I'm just gonna kind of get a couple of these lighter colors here and then the shimmer on the lid, maybe the black. One of these here, whichever one kind of blends the best, but I'm a little bit worried about it. Let's go for Showers. All right, you know what? It looks okay. It's pigmented. Okay, that color right there is definitely a what you see is what you get color. And these kind of colors immediately pull out the red in my eyelids. Like right when I put this on, I was like, the lash line looks immediately pink. Ooh, this looks pretty, and it's blending nice. And I decided to show this as the first product, the first entry in the Products I'm Scared Of series, because one of you left me a comment that said, use the palette. Because I think it was doing an Ulta haul update. And I said I bought this and hadn't used it. And the comment said, use it. And I said, okay, don't yell at me. Don't be mad at me, I will. Okay, we're encountering a problem right here. I never know if this is because I didn't put the eye primer on correctly, like I maybe just did here, but I know I always go up to all the way up to the brow bone. But it's like cutting off right here and not blending anymore. Like no pigment is sticking to my eye. Do you know what I mean? And it's like stuck right there. But once I relax my eyes, it's fine, I guess. No, I don't like it. Not on that side. I don't know if you could see the shape that it made. Like right here. And it's like stuck where a lot of the pigment is and it won't move. I never know why that happens, but I encounter that all the time. No. Nope. Let's wipe it off. I don't want this to be a fail. In this video, I look like I have like swollen under eyes. You know what? I was crying. I was crying so hard yesterday. Just having a weird day. And then I was watching a bunch of movies. I watched A Walk to Remember, which I know not to watch because you got to be in the mood to cry when you watch that movie. Watched it yesterday, and you know what I did? Watched it again. I watched it again a little while ago, like maybe 30 minutes before this video. And I knew I was going to film this, so I was trying really hard not to cry because I'm like, oh God, I'm going to look all puffy, but I couldn't help it. And I was like trying to do the eye roller and everything, like, ugh, maybe I need a little more. Just looking puffy. There are just so many scenes in that movie that are, it's a tearjerker. It's a tearjerker. I don't know. I think it just made it worse. I think it just made it more red. It's okay. It's okay. Anyway, but my eyes were swollen when I woke up this morning, like swollen shut. Anyway, we're going to go back in with that shade again. See if we could get a little better this time. Oh yeah, much better. Much, much better. I don't know what that's about. Okay, I'm already done with that side. Let's just keep adding to this side here. Did I need this palette though? No, because I feel like all of these, except maybe that red one, are in the Stone Cold Fox palette. But I'm not like I only need to have one type of person, if you didn't notice. I'll have an overlap of a million things and be like, they're all different. They're different formulas. You don't get it. You don't get it. You get it. You guys get it. Because you're watching a makeup video. Okay. That blended quite nice. Let me look close up though, because I'm feeling like it might be a little bit dusty. Or like a little dry looking. And yeah, a little bit. A little bit. I probably shouldn't have built it up so much, but it's okay. Okay, let's go in with, what do I want to do? I feel like that one right there is very similar to what I have on, even though this is what I put on. I feel like it looks like this one. Like that blue gray color. You know what? I'm going to mix this and this together. That shade called Cloudy and Stormy Sky. These two. And do something on the outer corner. Because I don't know how that black's going to be. So we're going to get Cloudy and we're going to get Stormy Sky on my little Believe Beauty, $1 billion beauty brush. On the outer corner here, that's pretty pigmented. Okay. Let my smaller brush blend out that harsh line. But I don't want to blend it too much because I feel like I'm going to blend it away. I don't know, it's not dark enough. So I got to do the same on the other side, but I think I'm going to go just back in with the black only. Because I want it a little darker than that. I am a little bit worried about the shimmers though. I feel like they look intense. 4 of them do look really intense. I haven't swatched any of them. I'm hoping they're not dry and like crumbly where you can feel all the glitter. I want them to be smooth. Okay, I'm going just back in with the black only because I do want it to be darker. And a little tiny bit of blending. I'm not going to touch where like most of the pigment is. I'm just going to blend around the edges. So it doesn't look so harsh. Or I'll do my best to do that. Okay, and then once I relax my eyes, of course, this part like completely disappeared. So I'm going to get a little bit more of the black into the corner here. Dab it on softly. Okay, I'm liking how it looks so far. It's blending nice. It looks nice. It doesn't look too dry like I thought. I'm worried about the shimmers. Let's touch them. Okay, promising. Okay, ooh, look at that. That's the shade called Dance in the Rain. Ooh, these feel really good. Look at that. Oh my gosh, okay. This one called Hail. Oh my gosh, they feel like they're wet. Like creamy, creamy, wet. This is 4 of them. There's one more. Oh my gosh, these feel so good. Okay, hold on. I don't know about that one. Ooh, look at that. Those look really nice. Okay, there's one more here called Moody Vibes. Ooh, that's a lot lighter than I thought. This is the one I thought would be kind of weird. A little more matte than metallic maybe, or foiled looking. But there's the shades there. Like you can't really see that one. It's really light. Those are nice. All right, you know what? I don't even know which one to use because I'm like, wow, these are kind of shocking me. Let me see. Let me take a second and figure it out. Moonlit Drizzle. That one there. I think it might be a little bit too bright. Too light. Dance in the Rain. That's a good one. Hey, these feel so good. I can't believe it. Okay. Dance in the Rain or Hail. A more silver or a little more like, not bronze. You know, I gotta start like, I gotta get a thesaurus. I gotta get some adjectives up in here. I'm gonna go for Dance in the Rain. This one right here. It just looks so, these feel so good. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. These shimmers feel so good. Oh my goodness. This is so pretty. Oh my gosh, and it feels so good. It's sticking onto the lid really nicely. I really thought it was going to be kind of crappy and dry and like flaky, and where you could feel how gritty it is. A little tiny blend, nothing crazy. I don't want a lot of fallout, but it's also sticking to the lid really, really good. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me get a little close up so you could see what it looks like up close. The shimmer is definitely not translating in the video, but it is so pretty. It's so pretty. I want to get a little bit more of the black, just like a dab. Lightly on the outer corner because I want to bring back that darkness that gets covered up a little bit with the shimmer. Like I'm not even going to blend it. I'm literally just going to dab it on because I don't want to mess it up. I really like it. I can't get over those shimmers. Okay, I'm gonna finish up the rest of my makeup and we'll come back and finish the lower lash line, mascara, liner, and all of that. BRB. Okay, we're back. I put on a little bit of eyeshadow on the lower lash line. I just used the shade Showers, this one right here, a little tiny little smudge, and then like the tiniest dot ever of the black, like just on the outer corner. I found the black to blend kind of weird on a little pinpointed brush like this, the e.l.f. smudge brush. I found even just that little tiny dot that I did, it wouldn't blend with this kind of brush. I feel like it definitely needs something more fluffy, but on the lower lash line, you can't really see it anyway. So it's just there for me. I know it was there. Let me show you how the full eyeshadow look looks. I really, really like the way that this came out. It blended really good. There was a little bit of fallout from the shimmer and stuff. Nothing crazy, but just enough for me to know that next time I use this, I gotta do eyes first like I did today. And it blended really nice. The black blended super good on the upper lash line. Why on the lower lash line, I have no idea why it was like kind of weird. But you know what? I can't get over it. I really, really like the way this looks. And I'm really enjoying the way that this gray came out a little bit more blue. Like it looks like light gray, but on the, maybe it's just the way that my skin tone shows through the shadow too, you know? So maybe that kind of enhanced it a little bit or changed that color, but I feel like it looks blue. I don't know. The shimmer, so pretty. I can't get over it. I really, really like this. I can't believe I was ever afraid of this palette. I'm gonna swatch all the mattes because I know I didn't swatch any of those. So here's 5 of the mattes. See how they look? They all look so light and chalky and dusty, and at least the ones I used today did not look like that. I mean, these kind of super light shades aren't really anything I reach for like pretty much ever when I'm doing eyeshadow, unless I'm doing something like a light inner corner, but Those two look so similar. One looks like white and one looks like a little bit pink. I don't know. To me, they look a little too similar to have both of them in there. But if you're like an artist, obviously for you, they look different. I don't know. To me, they look the same. Those are a few of the mattes. And then let's swatch the other two. There's those two right there. Ooh, the black even feels, holy crap, look how black that is. And then that is that one shade that kind of looks maroon or like it's red in the pan. This one right here called Raindrop Romance. That is that one right there. I don't know. That looks, I don't know. I don't know about that shade. It's not having like the red show through as much as I would like. That's a shade I'm definitely afraid of because even the swatch kind of blended out kind of yucky, but I don't have primer on my hand or anything, you know? So those are all the bats. Let's swatch the shimmers. Oh, they feel so good. These feel, I messed up that one. That's okay. These feel like the mattes in the original formula of the Ulta Beauty palettes. I know they're so shiny, they're not really going to show too much here, but they feel so good. They're smooth, they're rich. They're those shadows you reach into your collection sometimes. You know how you just want to sit and play with your stuff and be amongst your things and you just want to swatch stuff? Those are those eyeshadows that you're just going to swatch and like just make colors and messes all over your hand because they feel so good and so rich. I like it. You know what? I was afraid of the palette and I had nothing to be afraid of. A couple of shades I feel like won't really work for me, the two light ones. Maybe that dark red. Maybe I'll try that one day. But from what I used today in my first impression, I kind of really like it and I had nothing to be afraid of. Sorry, Ulta Beauty. So this is probably my favorite of the three palettes that I do have. I just like the color scheme. I like the way it blended. The shimmers are really nice. I'm going to have to retry the other ones because I just didn't have a great experience. They're just kind of boring and like meh. But this one, I really like it. At least first impression is pretty good. But anyway, that is it. If you've tried this palette, let me know. Would you try it? Do you like this kind of color story? I feel like you don't really need it. If you already have the ColourPop Stone Cold Fox palette, you don't need this. But if you got it, I don't think you'd be disappointed. But anyway, that is it. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe so you don't miss my next one. And I will see you later in another video. Goodbye.